What's up? What's up? How you guys doing tonight? All right. Tonight I got to talk about this. I can't let it slide. So I am going to let this female speak, and I am going to go all in.
Baby is gay. Yeah, this is him. He's gay. I called up my dad and I said, hey, guess what? Your grandson, gay. Gay, gay, gay. My dad says, you can't just say that your baby is gay before he gets a chance to tell us he's gay. And I go, whoa. Straight people do it all the time. Little baby boy is born. Oh, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. Baby is gay.
So you heard it from the horse's mouth. I had so many people tell me, why are you worried about what's going on in someone else's home? Why are you worried about somebody else's situation? Why are you worried about somebody else's child? That is her child. She can do whatever she wants. Keep in mind that when you make a comment like that, which I had people tell me this to me, did you have that same comment when you knew that a child was being abused in that person's home, in someone else's home? Did you make that comment and say, wow, that child is being abused? Did you say the same thing? Why are you worried about what's going on in someone's home? Or did you say, you know what, I am going to go and try to help this child? Are you being abused? Sometimes children are being abused and they can't speak. This is what you call abuse. That is a form of abuse. What we have here in this society has allowed this woman and many others the free reins to do whatever they want to do to these children. These children cannot think for themselves. These children cannot defend themselves. These children are very vulnerable. This is what this society has allowed. Once again, this is not a race thing. It's not a race thing because we all know about an NBA player who has allowed his son to do the same thing. But the only difference in this situation is this is a young baby. There has been countless of others who are doing the same thing. Even though you know good and well this is wrong, there are people out here who will defend her and say she is a pro-mom, pro-life and pro-life mom. These children do not know right from wrong. But once again, this society has gone astray. And they are allowing women like her to come in and say and do the things that they are doing towards their children. My first question is, where is the father? Where is the father in saving this young boy's life? That is the number one question that needs to be asked. You see, women like her probably would drag the child's father through the white man court system and get raked through the coals and through child support and just emasculate him to a point where he probably is not in the child's life. This young boy needs his father. But this is the problem. Society has pushed men out of these children's lives. And this is why she is doing what she's doing, because society has allowed her to do these things. Knowing good and well, we all know that is wrong. There are people out there who know that is wrong, but if a male actually speaks up and say that is wrong, that shouldn't happen, those same people will actually attack the male for saying that, because they will say that is her right, that is her business, that is her child. Once again, that is a form of abuse. But no one seems to care and seems to understand. This is dangerous. But once again, feminists, globalists, and racialists has been pushed into this society. Now you have this LGBTQ that's in the school system. And instead of teaching these kids ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, they're too busy worrying about so-called quote-unquote racial equality and LGBTQ acceptance, and pushing and promoting feminism as the woman doing whatever she wants to do. We call that thelema, do as thy will. And now you have women pushing and pushing and pushing the buttons all the way to these kids are being born, and telling these children that they're gay when you have no idea what they are wanting to be in life. Not giving these children a chance. This society has allowed the woman to roam free and do whatever she wants. This is why men are needed in this society. Men are creators. Men are builders. Men are essential in this country, in this society as a whole. And men are three-dimensional thinkers, and they are also hunters. You have taken a young man and emasculated him and wanting him to be gay. And when you do that, you are bringing confusion, you are bringing delusion, and you also bring in disorder, what's the word I'm looking for? You are also bringing dysfunction and emotion to this young man's life, which he could be a builder. He could be all these things. I know people say, well, you can be a builder if you this and that and that and this. That young man has to decide at the tender age of 18. You are emasculating him in front of the whole wide world through social media. I don't care if this is you're pushing buttons, or you're doing it for shock value, or you're doing it for TikTok. I don't care. This is wrong on so many levels. You know why? Because there are other parents out there who are doing the same thing too. She is not the only one. This is wrong on so many levels. And this society has actually co-signed on this. Once again, it's not a white or black thing. This is a culture thing of what's going on in this society. And you wonder why other countries around the world look down on America. It's because we have allowed women, and we have allowed weak ass men, we call simps, to roam free in this country and water down and muddied and dirtied everything in this society, especially what this society stands for. We need men back in these children's lives. You are pulling off one of the greatest situations in this society has ever seen. Emasculating the men. Even when they are children, you are emasculating them. And that is wrong on so many levels. There are people out here who will co-sign on this woman in doing what she's doing. And the same ones who are saying that she is wrong in doing that are the same ones that will argue with a man who says that certain situations like that is wrong. I just speak the truth. I just speak the truth. The single parent home has ripped through this society like never before. Once that they get your children, they use your children through their mothers, through the educational system, through what you see on social media, through society, and also through the government as well. All this social engineering is purposely done. All these things have come to light now. Fathers are needed more than ever. But it's sad and it's very unfortunate a lot of these fathers who are actually agreeing with this woman doing what she's doing, they are also being praised. And in my situation, I see them as weak simps. No, I know a lot of people's not going to like it, and it's okay. But this is what you call an abomination. The abomination of masculinity. And it's starting through the woman. And this is why men need to take back the homes, take back their children, and reel the women back in. Because women are not three-dimensional thinkers. They are very emotional with a lot of anger and baggage towards any masculinity. And this woman is showing every signs and traits of what's wrong with this society when you are attacking men. She is attacking masculinity. And this society has allowed her to do that. And that's very unfortunate. So I have to speak the truth. I have to be real about this situation because to me, this matters to me. Like I said, has nothing to do with race. It has a lot to do with this young man, saving this young man's life. And also a young girl. As Onyx will say, let the boys be boys. As Cyndi Lauper would say, girls just want to have fun. Let the girls be girls. Because this society needs women to be women and men to be men. That's how you form a foundation, and that's how you form a society. And we must learn to fight that and also bring our children back and bring women back to reality.